So in this session, we will try to learn something about computer softwares. So what are the types of softwares in a computer? For what purpose are these softwares are used? All kind of stuff we can learn in this session. Timate, computer softwares. So let's start with the definition of software. Software is also called as computer program. It contains a series of instructions that tells the hardware of a computer what to do, how to do. Software is a set of programs or set of instructions. Software is a set of instructions that guides or that tells the computer hardware or some other application or some other software what to do, how to do. A computer it's a dumb, right? It doesn't know anything. Someone has to instruct to the computer. Someone has to pass the orders to the computer. How we can do this? By using some softwares. By taking this set of instructions, we build a software. That software will guide the computer what to do, how to do. So this is about the computer software. Just small definition about it. For example, some instructions direct the computer to allow you to input data from a keyboard and stores in a memory. Other instruction cause data stored in a memory to be used in calculation. For example, you will type something. Okay. For example, you will type something. When you are typing something, that is an input. That is, you are giving input to the system, or that is nothing but you are giving input to a computer. So the type what you do through keyboard, it will store in a memory. It will store in a memory. Later part it will use for it may use for calculation purpose if you want to do some calculations. All right. So you are typing input and that is storing in a memory. As a software can do. So how it's doing with the help of the software. How it's happening with the help of a software. Software is used so that you can interact with the program through its user interface. The user interface controls how entry data, instructions, how information is displayed on the screen. Okay. So software is an interface through which program you can interact with the user interface. Software is an user interface actually. Software is an user interface used to interact with the program. So using this software you can interact with the program of a machine or program of a computer. This interface controls how you enter the data, instructions, how information is displayed on the screen. You may enter some data. Okay, some information would be displayed based on your inputs. Some information would be displayed on the screen. Okay, so this happens with the help of software. Types of software. There are two types of software: system software, application software. Generally, there are two types of softwares. One is system software. One is application software. What is system software? System software is used to control and manage computer devices and operations. It contains operations. System software is nothing but which manage the computer softwares, computer hardwares. Okay, computer devices. Computer device is nothing but computer hardwares. System software is used to manage the computer hardwares, and also it is used to manage some other application softwares. Say suppose there is a printer connected to a system. To manage that printer, we need a software. There is a speaker connected to the system. To manage the speaker, we need a software. Similarly, to launch something, right? To launch some Excel file, to launch some Word document, to do that, we need a software. Okay. So system software is nothing but the software which is used to manage hardware components or devices of a computer, and also other application softwares. Few example of system software is operating system, utility program. What is operating system? A set of programs that coordinates all the activity among the computer hardware devices. Operating system is a set of programs that coordinate all the activity among the computer hardware devices. So this is a main heart or main source of a computer softwares, right? When software loads, then when operating system loads, right, then it will control all the hardware devices. It will take control of all the hardware devices. It will take control of all the hardware devices or few application softwares also. Utility program, a type of system software that allows a user to perform, maintain type tasks. Utility program is nothing but a the set of instructions, the set of softwares or set of instructions that is used to manage some other application. Okay, that is used to manage some other application. So here is the picture. The system software, again, system software is classified into util programs and operating systems. Okay, util program and operating systems. Antivirus, file management, Windows. Sorry. So those are the util programs or operating systems. Application software. The next type of system software is application software. Application software are all programs that perform specific tasks for a user, which includes word processing, spreadsheet, database, presentation, email, web browser softwares. So examples are given below. Examples of application softwares are Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Outlook Express, and Internet Explorer. So what is application softwares? Application softwares are all programs that performs some specific task for a user. This application softwares are used to perform some specific task. If you want to do any calculation or static analysis, then you will open Excel file. If you want to document something, then you will open Word document. If you want to do some database operations, there might be some software related to database. If you want to send an email or you want to do some sending an email or receiving an email, all kind of stuff. So a software, there would be some software. It might be Outlook. So these application softwares are built for a specific purpose. So few example of application softwares are Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Outlook, Internet Explorer. So Outlook, Internet Explorer, Word document, even PPT, PowerPoint presentation, the thing you can see on the screen. So these are meant for some specific task. So that's why this is called as those softwares are called as application softwares, which are used for a specific purpose or a specific reason. Util software, types of software that allows a user to perform maintenance type tasks. Okay, it's a type of software which allows to perform maintenance type task. So even softwares, see, there are multiple softwares. Okay, to maintain those softwares also we need some software, right? To maintain all those softwares or to maintain to execute all those softwares, we need some software. So there is nothing but a utility software. So few are the functions of utility softwares. Antivirus is one software. Disk defragment is one software. Check disk is one software. So these are a few utility softwares. Okay, so antivirus is protect system unit from dangerous virus. Defragment, disk defragment checks for files, errors, and bad sectors on a hard disk. So it's nothing but it will do some fragmentations. Check disk, analyze local volumes and locating the consolidating fragments, files, and folder. So those are the few util softwares like antivirus, disk defragmentation, checking the disks. So are the few examples. So those softwares are used to maintain some other softwares, right? Application software definition. Application softwares are all programs that perform specific tasks for a user, which includes WordPress. So these already we discussed, right? Application softwares are specific to particular tasks. We move forward. So these are the few examples of application softwares. So as I said, WordPress, Microsoft Word, spreadsheet, Microsoft Excel, presentation, PowerPoint, database, Microsoft Access, email, Outlook, and web browser softwares in the Internet Explorer. These are a few softwares which is meant for that specific purpose. So these are the list of few examples of application software. So we'll try to understand what is software basics, popular applications, buying software, installing software, updating software, security softwares. So these are the few lists we'll go through now. Software basics, software categories, application software, device software. So software categories. So this is all we saw, right? So software divided into applications of system software, application software, again further divided into go on. Let's see. We'll talk about this. Device drivers. As I said, this device drivers comes under system software. Device driver is one of the system software. Device drivers is a software that helps a peripheral devices establish communication with a computer. Device drivers are a part of system softwares to maintain or to manage the devices, peripheral devices. Peripheral devices nothing but which we externally connect. Which we externally connect to the system is nothing but a peripheral devices. Say suppose mouse is a peripheral device, printer is a peripheral device, and speaker is a peripheral devices. Right. So we connect externally, right? We'll plug in and we can remove it. So these are peripheral devices. To manage these devices, we need software. To manage these hardware devices or peripheral devices, also we need software, that is device drivers. Okay. When you connect to a printer, you need a driver. When you connect to a router also, you need a driver. When you connect of course for mouse you don't need a driver, but yeah, for printer, for writer, or for router also, if you want to connect it, you need a driver. Right? For each and every specific hardware devices, you have respective drivers. Okay. So without that you cannot connect. So those are device drivers. Those are device drivers, and this is a part of application. System software. Is a part of system software. So these are the popular application softwares, as we already discussed: document presentation, spreadsheet, graphics software, data software, number crushing software. This is one software which is used for number crushing. Music softwares, videos, education, entertainment, business softwares. Entertainment software is nothing but playing a video, listening to music, playing games. This is all entertainment. So even if you want to play games, you need a software. Right? If you want to play video, you need a software. If you want to listen to a music, you need a software. So those all comes under application software. So this is a detailed description for each and every application software. Document presentation software assist you to with composing, editing, designing, printing, electronically publishing documents, word processing, desktop publishing, web audit or authoring. If you want to design, if you want to edit, if you want to print, okay, if you want to publish something, so you will use document production software. Document production software. The name itself says it's a document. Through document you can present something, right? To document you can display something. To document you can store something. Okay, edit. You can design something. Okay, you can even print the document. This is a document. It's a part of application software. So, for example, this is a Word document. You can see the Word document here. So, a lot of things is present in the Word document. You can edit, you can format, you can do a lot of things, right? You can print this document. Document production software may include spell check, treasures, grammar checks, features to analyze the reading lines. So there are a lot of things. When you open a Word document, you can see all those stuffs. If you type something wrong, so it suggests the spelling. Okay, that is done by one of the software. If you type something, maybe there might be a correction in the grammar. It highlights in one color. Okay, and reading level, future to analysis reading level. Search and replace features. You can search something and you can replace something. So these all are features of some document production softwares. So not much you can see just the slides. There's not much explanation. You can open a Word document. You can see that one. Okay. Here one more thing: automatically generate a table of a context index, numbering, positioning, footnotes, providing document templates. Okay, exporting to HTML formats. So these are few features of document presentation softwares. Okay, document production software. Sorry, document production softwares. These are few features you can see. Here we are talking about the word processing software includes. Right. So these are the few features. This is respect to the Word document. This is one of the application software. Spreadsheet is used rows and columns of numbers to create a model of representation of a real solution. Spreadsheet softwares such as Microsoft Excel provides a tool for creating worksheets. This is one of the application software which is used for usually in real industry. These Excel softwares are majorly used for analysis purpose, data analysis purpose, for statistic analysis purpose, for reconciliation purpose. So we can store a data. We can store a data in a rows and column format. We can store a data in a rows and column format. So this is spreadsheet. So each cell, there would be multiple cells. Each cells hold a value. The address of each cell would be combination of row and column. So this is one of the application software. You can see a few explanation about that. So the data is maintained in a cell. So this is where data is maintained. So this is a particular value, and the address of the cell would be seen here. Okay, address of the cell would be, this is B6, I think this is B6. So that is the address of cell. When a cell contains a formula, it displays the result of the formula rather than formula itself. To view the edit formula, you can see the formula bar. You can this is again study of the Excel sheet. Okay, we don't want to go in depth to it, but just for your understanding purpose. So this is an application software. This is how it looks. You can even format the cell. Even you can format each and every particular cell. Okay, you can do a mathematical operations. You can do a functional operation. Okay, automatic recalculation. You can set a formula. It automatically calculate and display. Okay, it will automatically calculate and it will display. So this is short about the spreadsheet. Number crushing provides a structured environment dedicated to a particular number crushing task. Okay, statistical software, mathematical modeling softwares, money management softwares, okay, personal finance softwares, tax preparation softwares. Okay, provides a structured environment dedicated to particular number crushing task. Right. So this is used in mathematical modeling softwares, money management, mathematical modeling, tax preparation. So all kind of stuff, all kind of activities are used in this. So one more thing is database software. So database software is a collection of data. Okay, a database is a collection of data. Database software helps you to find, organize, update, report information stored in a database. Okay, so the huge data would be collected and it would be stored in a database. Okay, you can place a request to a database to get a data, to display, to organize, or to update and report information stored in a database. Right. You can update, you can organize the data, you can manipulate the data. In fact, I can say that one. Right. So to do all those database activities, we have some database softwares. Right. MS Access is one database, Microsoft. So this is an Access database. You can see the picture is an Access database. So this is what it's maintaining all the data. Okay, it maintaining all the data. Okay, database software provides tools for specifying fields for the series of records. A query language such as SQL query provides a set of commands for locating and manipulating data. To use the database softwares to interact with the database, we have something called as SQL query. So again, this is a software. Query structure language is a software which provides to interact with the database, to get any request from the database, to insert any record in the database, to update any record in the database. To do all these database activities, we have something called as SQL structure query language, which is again a software which will do. With the help of this, we can play with the data which exists in a database. Graphical software designed to help you create, manipulate and print graphics. Paint software, photo editing software, drawing software, 3D graphics software, CAD software, presentation software. So these are the few softwares. You can edit a photo, you can draw a diagram, or you can do some 3D graphics, some CAD softwares. Some using this CAD you can mostly I think mechanic people will do. BTech mechanic stream would be well aware of this CAD software, which is used to design some, with the help of they can design some models. Okay, so these are software related to graphics. Okay, if you want to do any graphical works, there are some softwares which will do only that specific task. And something called music softwares. As I said, there is a software to listen to music. There is a software to see a video. Allows you to make your own digital voice and music recording. Audio editing softwares, CD recording softwares, audio encoding softwares, ear training software, notation software, computer aided music softwares, MIDI sequence softwares. So some softwares related to the music, you can edit it, you can cut, you can paste. Okay, you can do some audio encoding, decoding. Okay, ear training softwares, some softwares related to music. So there are some software related to music. Video editing softwares, as like audio, we do have something called as video editing softwares, using which we can edit videos. Okay. Educational reference softwares, helping you to learn and practice new skills. Reference softwares provides a collection of information and a way to access that information. Generally shipped on CDs, DVDs, or access on the web. Some softwares related to education, some softwares related to reference softwares, which helps to practice new skills. Reference softwares provides a collection of information and way to access the information. So it collects a lot of information is stored. It might be CD, it might be DVD, or it might be directly some websites. You can get the information. So there are few softwares to do these activities. Entertainment softwares, as I said, action, puzzles, sports, strategy, games, role play. So all these entertainment activities, computer games are the most popular type of entertainment softwares. So few action, adventures, puzzles, sports, strategy. So these are few entertainment softwares. So to do that, we have some software. This is a part of application software. Buying software. So so we saw what is system software, what is application software. Now, what is the rule to buy a software? What is this buying software? Some are consumer software, some consumer basic, some are software copy and license basic. Consumer basic, there are two types again, consumer basics, software copyrights license software. Consumer basic, most operating systems includes an handful of small application and good varieties of useful util softwares. Consumer softwares, basics means few softwares will come along with some application, like when you install OS, few softwares will automatically be loaded. Those all comes under consumer softwares. Like these are the few software, as I said, Microsoft Excel Professional, these are the softwares which automatically will available for you. A software suite is a collection of application software sold as a single package. So this comes as a package. Okay. Available in many types of stores. Software contains a distribution media, make sure your computer meets the system requirement. Of course, when you install a software, you need a system requirement. Software copyrights. Software copyright is a form of legal protection that grant the author of an original work exclusive right copyright note. Software license defines the way in which you may use a computer program. Single user, site, multiple user, current, shrink, swap. So software copyrights means you develop a software. So someone should not mimic, or someone should not take your code or should not copy your code. So for that, there is a legal approach. Or there is a legal, like when you go, say suppose when you buy a home or when you buy a house, okay, what you'll do, you'll register on your name, right? So that someone can not come and say this is my house, right? Similarly, in the softwares also we have that approach. When you build a software, when you do some software, when you develop a software, ideally, so you'll provide a copyright note. Copyright note, it means that you are the owner of the software. No one can mimic, or no one can copy your code. So that is the copyright. So again, copyright depends on single user, site, multiple users. So all the dependencies there again. Like different software license are commercial software, demoware, shareware, freeware, open source, BSD, GPL. Again, in this they have commercial softwares are there. There are demoware, shareware, open source. Commercial softwares, you need to pay for it. Demoware, the softwares will use only for a certain period of time. You can use those software for a certain period of time. Shared software, one software can be shared multiple users. Free softwares, there might be no chargeable. Open source, that will be placed in somewhere which is open to all. Installation softwares and upgrade software. Installation basics, installation location, local applications. So installing softwares and updates. So we'll try to understand what is this installing a software and updating. When you get a software, you need to install. So installation basics, installation local application, installing portable softwares and web application, software updates, okay, uninstalling softwares. So these are the few points we'll see. Installation basics. So before going to so we learn what is system software, what is application software, the purpose of uses of the system software, of application software. Now, to use those softwares, initially you need to install that software in a system. Okay, initially you need to install those softwares in a system. So what are the basic things we need to check before installing? Software installation is a process that places a program into a computer so that it can be run or execute, right? So before you use or before you execute, the software has to be installed in a system. So installing software application, so the software might be installed through CDs, The software might be installed, you can get it from flash drives, you can download from internet and you can install. There are multiple ways to do that. Software updates. Now you install a software. So okay, let me go through the definition. Software publishers regularly update their softwares, add new features, fix bugs, update security. Software patches replace part of the software you currently have installed. Software patches correct problems and addresses security unreliability, usually in a operating system. Software publishers. So you install a software. Now I think we are using Windows 10. Tomorrow something comes up, Windows 11. Okay. Of course, there is an operating system and there is a system software. You may not be, you may not be having option to update. You have to reinstall it again. But let's go this way. Few softwares, the new patches or the new versions would be launched. What would be in the new version? There might be a few additional features added. They might be fixing some issues. Okay, they might upgrade some security point of view. They might taken more precautions. Okay, so somehow they added some features to the software. Now, as a user, we need to update those. Until and unless we are not updating, those new features or those new fixes may not reflect in your software. Software updating is nothing but from new features added to the software, you need to upgrade or update it. Software patches part of a software you currently having installed. Okay, so whatever software you install in it, for those software you may get some updates. So updates are usually available online for registered softwares. Considering installing patches and service packs when they comes available. Many software publishers require users to type of validation code to complete the installation. So this where we get these updates? Usually online. But if you want to get the updates through online, then your software has to be registered. Okay, then your software has to be registered software. I mean to say valid software, genuine software. Then you can get these updates through online. Uninstalling software. So as like installing, we do have something called as uninstalling a software. You can uninstall a software. Uninstalling a software is nothing but uninstall routines delete the software files from the various folder on your computer hardware disk. Right. So uninstall is nothing but you are removing the software in your system from your system. You are removing the removing the software from your system. Okay, you are deleting the software. You are removing the software actually. Okay, now no more it exists. So there is uninstalling a software. Secure software basics, security suites, antivirus models. So these are some security there are some security softwares which is used purpose for security software basics, security suites, antivirus modules. Security software is designed to protect computer from various forms of restrictive softwares and unauthorized instructions. The term miscellaneous softwares and malware refers to computer program designed to superficially, I can't pronounce it, enter a computer. So, okay, let me tell you about the security of software. These are softwares which are used to secure your PC or your system with harmful virus. Okay, with harmful virus, you can use some software which will secure your system. Right. So various destructive softwares. There might be some software which may disturb the entire system. Okay, there might be some software that disturb entire systems. To avoid those all things, we have some security softwares. Authorized instructions. So when you want to access some software, you need to give some authentication or authorization. It goes through authorization. like you need to do some you need to log in, user ID password. Okay, well, there is authorization. So some software will provide the authorization. For suppose in a mobile also, you can keep you can keep password for gallery, you can keep password for music files, for a specific folder, folder level, file level, entire phone level. So that is how you can provide a security to a mobile. Similarly, we have some security steps to protect our softwares or protect our system. Few are computer virus, computer worms, okay, Trojan horse. So this is antivirus. This is a virus actually. Boot, spyware. Okay. So we don't go to security softwares. Antivirus modules. Antivirus software is a type of utility software that looks for and eradicate virus, Trojan horse, worms and bots. A virus significant. So antivirus modules are softwares which is used to prevent from a virus. Like Trojan is one of the virus. So to prevent all this virus protection, so we have some antivirus software. The name itself says antivirus. Okay, the medicine for virus, right? The medicine for virus. So if you install an antivirus software in your system, so you can protect from the viral softwares. Okay, from viral softwares or from some unwanted programs. So software virus is nothing but some unwanted programs that may disturb your system, that may spoil your computer softwares or hardware devices. Okay, so with this, in this session we learn about what is computer software, what is software, what is computer software, how many types of softwares we have, and what exactly the functionality of each and every type. Right. As a brief, softwares are two types: application software and system software. Okay. Application softwares are used for specific purpose. Application softwares are used for specific purpose, whereas system softwares are used to manage the hardware and other applications software also. System softwares are used to manage and other applications softwares also. Okay. So, and what are the types of application softwares, and under application software what are the things we have, and under system softwares what are the things we have. We gone through all those things in this session. Okay.